Hello and welcome to the InFocus series of Drishti IAS. I am Ritu and today's session is about Chandrayaan 3 findings about the moon, and this session is important for your GS 3 perspective. Before moving to the points of discussion, first of all we'll discuss about the National Space Day. So on 23rd of August, India has celebrated its first National Space Day. And why this particular date had been chosen? Because on this date the Chandrayaan 3 has done its soft landing on moon. So that's why on the occasion of the first anniversary of Chandrayaan 3 landing on the moon, this particular date has been chosen for the National Space Day. So this is about the National Space Day. So we'll discuss about the news. Then we are going to discuss about the AP-XS found, that what it has found. Then we are going to discuss about the LMO hypothesis. Then we are going to discuss about the significance of the findings. After that, we are going to discuss about the impact on future missions. And then we are going to discuss about the practice question for prelims. Before that, you have to like, share and subscribe to the Drishti IAS channel. Moving towards the news part. So as I have already mentioned that on 23rd of August, which is the first National Space Day, ISRO has revealed some facts and findings of the Chandrayaan 3 about the moon. So this news we are going to cover up in today's session. So this is the news that 23rd day is commemorated as the first National Space Day, and scientists in India have released the finding of the studies carried out by the instrument on the rover module. So we are going to discuss about the finding also. So what has the AP-XS found? So the data collected by the Alpha Particle X-ray Spectrometer. So the full form of is AP-XS, Alpha Particle X-ray Spectrometer, and their findings has been published in a journal which is named as Nature. So what are the findings of AP-XS? So the first finding is the terrain around Chandrayaan 3 landing site is fairly uniform. The first finding is this. The second finding is this: the moon's crust was formed layer by layer, which adds weight to the lunar magma ocean. In short, it is known as LMO hypothesis, and in detail we are going to discuss about that, what is LMO hypothesis. Then we are going to discuss about the topsoil around the lunar south pole has a greater than expected sprinkling of minerals which compose the lower layers of the lunar crust. So we are also going to discuss about the composition of the lunar layer and what are the composition and what are the formation and element material of the upper crust and the lower crust, which we are going to discuss. So we'll discuss about the LMO hypothesis. So the full form of LMO hypothesis is lunar magma ocean. I am telling you full form because in many state PCS examination they ask question like this. So you must remember the full form of AP-XS and then LMO. So taking forward the LMO hypothesis. So what this hypothesis says there? So this hypothesis says that the moon is thought to have been formed after large asteroids collide with the earth some 4.5 billion years ago. So this particular thesis thought that the moon is thought to have been formed after an asteroid collided with the earth some 4.5 billion years ago. So the earlier finding says that. Then we are also going to discuss that what LMO hypothesis says about this, and scientists have also hypothesized that in its early life the moon's surface was made by entirely of an ocean of magma. As this ocean cooled over the million of years, heavier silicon and magnesium rich minerals such as olivine and pyroxene sank to the lower levels of the lunar crust and its upper mantle. So this is about the upper mantle and lower levels of the lunar crust. So what are the compositions? So we have the silicon and magnesium, we have olivine and pyroxene. If we'll discuss about the other thing, then lighter minerals composed of the calcium and sodium based compounds floated to the top and formed the upper crust. So this is about the upper crust, that lighter minerals which is composed of calcium and sodium based compounds. However, it is slightly different. The LMO hypothesis is slightly different. So we'll discuss about it. So the finding of Chandrayaan 3 AP-XS take this hypothesis a step further. So the LMO hypothesis as a different kind of thing. So this AP-XS has not negated what the LMO hypothesis was different from the AP-XS. So they have said that they support a class of models under the umbrella of LMO hypothesis which theorize stratified lunar crust, and 80 to 90% of the upper crust is believed to be composed of the iron, magnesium, sodium rich and lower crust of the magnesium and rich rocks. So it has elaborated the LMO hypothesis. So AP-XS hypothesis has elaborated the LMO hypothesis, and among the different possible scenario of the lunar crust formation within the permission premise of LMO, the AP-XS measurement support the models indicating stratified crust formation. So with the findings of the AP-XS, what we got to know about the lunar crust formation. So here we have formation for what? The upper crust. So for upper crust we have the composition of iron and magnesium, and for the lower crust we have the composition of the sodium rich rocks and magnesium rich rocks. So this is for the lower rocks. So this is very much important, that what AP-XS has found. So you must remember this, that upper crust is believed to have the iron and magnesium, mostly iron and magnesium, and lower crust is the magnesium rich rocks. So this is the findings. Then we'll have discussion on mixing of crust lower levels. So it has been already found out that lunar formation is stratified. It means that there are layers, and the layers are composed of different elements. So it has been already notified, and it has been already researched by the scientists. Then we are going to discuss about the third AP-XS discovery. So it is a new discovery, and it suggests that some mixing of various levels of lunar crust might have taken place, and researchers have proposed that this mixing could have been caused by the asteroid impact and led to the formation of South Pole Aitken, which in short known as Spa Basin, and which is the largest and oldest basin on the moon. So this fact is also very much important, that Spa Basin is the largest and oldest basin on the moon. And what the Spa Basin has a significance in terms of the Chandrayaan-3. So it has a significance that Chandrayaan-3 landing site was just 350 km away from the Spa Basin. So this is about the Spa Basin and mixing of crust lower levels. So in the excavation, and the researchers have theorized that the asteroid impact resulted into the magnesium rich material and deeper layers of the moon. So basically the findings is all about the composition, that what layers moon is formed of, and it is about the Spa Basin, it is about the asteroid effect and how it has changed. So this is about the mixing of crust. Then we are going to discuss about the significance of the findings. So while these findings more or less support, so first of all you should know about this thing, that India and ISRO has become the first organization to land moon on the southern side. So we had various lunar missions, but it's not on the southern pole. So it has been first achievement by the India and the ISRO. So in that sense, it has already become very much significant. And Chandrayaan-3 has landed near the moon's south pole, a first in lunar exploration. Various countries had carried out the lunar exploration, but they were unable to read and find about the south pole of the lunar or any kind of the moon. So that's why this particular thing is very much significant. And the composition of lunar topsoil near the equatorial and mid latitude regions have previously been studied, and this is for the first time that such measurements have been carried out near the moon's poles. And this makes the Chandrayaan-3 the first to carry out in situ experiment of any kind at the poles. So first of all, there have been experiment, but not on the southern pole, and this is for the first time there is an in situ experiment. It means that experiment is happening at that place. So that's why it is known as the in situ experiment, and it has find out the measurement and detailed composition of the southern part of the moon. So that's why all these points make this particular findings very much significant. And in future also the scientists had predicted that the southern side will be more useful for the remote sensing, and there will be the more information about the composition elements. So for the future projects also, we'll have more information so that we can launch our operation with more information and there are less chances to fail. So this is about that. Now we'll come to the question part. So this is the practice question for prelims. What significant findings were reported by the alpha particle X-ray spectrometer on Chandrayaan-3 regarding the lunar surface? The terrain around Chandrayaan-3 landing site is highly varied with different types of rocks and minerals. The moon's crust was formed as a single solid mass, which contradicts the lunar magma ocean hypothesis. The topsoil around the lunar south pole contains a higher than expected amount of minerals from the moon's lower crust layers. The lunar surface is completely free of any volcanic material. So you have to answer this into the comment section. And here you have to remember two kinds of the things, AP-XS findings and LMO hypothesis, and how AP-XS findings elaborated and step further ahead the LMO hypothesis in terms of composition, in terms of the stratified layering. So in that way you have to find out the difference. There is a very slight difference, but the measurement were very much what you can say particular, and first time we got to know about the southern side and southern pole of the moon. So that's why all these findings are important scientifically. So I hope you like this session. If you have any queries related to this session, kindly ask in the comment section. Thank you and have a nice day.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.